And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. 4 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the octagon, Yves Lavigne. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
This is absolute. Has had 2 fights in the UFC, and look at what he's rousing here in the O2 Arena. We got to talk about the fights.
I'm here with the highlight, one of the best they ever do it, ladies and gentlemen. Justin, you publicly said this is the last champion of your career. You want to go out with the title. Give us your thoughts on what tomorrow night means to you.
Oh, it means everything. I've committed my whole life to this, and every fight's the biggest, but this is the biggest fight of my life. I cannot wait to carry this torch, these stripes on my back, and represent this country like it should be represented.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Justin Gaethje, ladies and gentlemen.
Justin, Paddy says he's been preparing for you like he prepared for the Michael Chandler fight. Is that a mistake? And why is this different from Chandler?
Well, you obviously seen me fight Chandler. I have, better skills, and I beat him. But I don't care what he says, what he thinks. If he thinks I'm Michael Chandler, again, it goes back to my first statement. I love everything he's saying right now.
And last one, your manager said he would like to see you fight Conor McGregor at the White House. At this stage in your career, would you take the money fight, or would you be focused on the undisputed title next?
I'm only focused on Paddy Pimblett, January 24th. How many times do I gotta say I don't expect to be alive after these fights? I go in there willing and ready to give everything, and that's the same. I'll be on the White House card no matter what. Who I'm fighting, doesn't matter.
Some critics think you don't have enough experience for a title fight. What is the moment, the fight that earned you this title shot?
Winning my last fight, being on a 7-fight win streak, the longest in the lightweight division. The critics can stick it up their asses. I'm the one who's fighting for the belt.
This fight has the MMA world divided. Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett are facing each other at a tough moment in their careers. Many fans are backing Gaethje because of his power, toughness, and experience at the highest level. Others believe Pimblett's unpredictable style, strong confidence, and opportunistic grappling can quickly change a fight if the momentum shifts in his favor.
We know Justin Gaethje is known for his iconic backflip. If everything goes for you well, do you have anything up your sleeve come celebration time?
I'm not doing no backflip, me, lads. Fuck that. Break me neck. Don't know. Probably just start dancing like I always do, lad. I've got nothing special planned. I'll just crack on.
Paddy has made it clear from the beginning that he expects this to be a brutal and very personal fight. The face-off only added fuel to the debate because the tension didn't feel forced or playful at all. It was serious, personal, and tense. You could sense that neither fighter viewed this as just another matchup, but as a moment that could shape how they are remembered once the cage door closes.
This fight. Usually when we think of Gaethje, we think of wars, we think of back and forth scraps. Do you think this is going to be a dominant one-way traffic performance by yourself?
That's our job, innit? We're meant to hate each other. That's what everyone's here to see. You know what I mean?
Is part of you hoping that maybe Justin can finally be the one to drag you into a war, take you to the full 5 rounds and see what your medal is made of?
Yeah, of course. But I know I've got that in me anyway. I know I've got the heart and the desire to go 5 rounds with a warrior like Justin Gaethje, but it's not going to go that long. As I say, I'm going to put a beating on him, and it's going to be like he's never had before. And I can't wait to show everyone just how good I am.
Paddy Pimblett made it very clear that he doesn't view this fight as a slow, technical chess match. He sees it as a violent confrontation where real damage matters. When he talked about hurting Justin in a way that lasts, it didn't come across as empty trash talk. Instead, it sounded like someone mentally preparing himself for a brutal fight, focused more on impact and punishment than winning on the judges' scorecards.
Do you feel like you're representing the legends against the disrespectful new breed here?
I'm still in it. Legends retire. I ain't retired yet. I'm still in it. The fire is still as bright and as hot as it's ever been, and I cannot wait to fight this guy.
Well, Dustin's never got a nice word to say about me, lad. So, what, I was honest and said he looked like shit against Gaethje. Fucking hell, stop fucking crying, you gonna
That wasn't even the fight you were talking about. You said his last fight.
Which? No, I'm saying Dustin looked like shit against Holloway. That was what I said.
You would also look like shit against Holloway.
Well, we'll see. Once I beat you, I could end up fighting him.
Well, you won't be fighting him.
When the topic of a long 5-round battle was mentioned, Gaethje didn't hesitate to say he has a heart and conditioning to handle that kind of fight. What stood out more, though, was how quickly he brushed off the idea that it would last that long at all. He showed complete confidence that his damage and presence would be felt much earlier in the fight.
Paddy, Justin said yesterday that you're no Khabib Nurmagomedov on the ground and he's going to fight you with no fear in that area. Do you think he's going to be surprised about your ground game if it does go there?
Everyone's surprised by my whole game when they fight me. No one expects me to be as good as I am. Everyone underestimates me, but it helps in my favour. Know what I mean? It makes the fight easier for me because everyone underestimates me. And I'm not Khabib. No one else is. I'm me. Know what I mean? And I'm an even harder puzzle to solve. I'm proper weird. You knew what Khabib was coming to do. You don't know what I'm coming to do.
The tone of the conversation changed when Justin Gaethje brought other fighters into it. Paddy quickly pushed back and made it clear that he wasn't being disrespectful just to get attention. He said he truly meant what he was saying and didn't care if his honesty upset people, as long as it put pressure on his opponent. In that moment, Paddy came across as someone who is completely comfortable being disliked. He showed that he understands mental battles can be just as draining as physical ones, and he's willing to embrace controversy if it means forcing Justin to carry extra emotional weight into the octagon.
I'm still in it. Legends retire. I ain't retired yet. I'm still in it. The fire is still as bright and as hot as it's ever been, and I cannot wait to fight this guy.
Well, Dustin's never got a nice word to say about me, lad. So, what, I was honest and said he looked like shit against Gaethje. Fucking hell, stop fucking crying, you gonna get
That wasn't even the fight you were talking about. You said his last fight.
Which? No, I'm saying Dustin looked like shit against Holloway. That was what I said.
You would also look like shit against Holloway.
Well, we'll see. Once I beat you, I could end up fighting him.
Well, you won't be fighting him.
Justin, you said you want to drag Paddy specifically to the later rounds. Is that because you just want to test him there, or have you seen something in his performances that make you know you can have success there?
No, it's just when I find the most success. He's weird, he's awkward fighting style, and it's gonna be a little puzzle. I'm gonna have to figure it out through the first round. And similar to my other opponents, I constantly am building momentum, and this is a battle of momentum. And I said I'm gonna dog walk this motherfucker.
If he lasts that long.
Justin Gaethje pushed back hard against the idea that he represents the past. He made it clear that he doesn't see himself as a legend hanging on, but as a real and active threat who is still growing, still dangerous, and still capable of changing a fight with one clean exchange. He explained that Paddy's awkward style is something that needs to be dealt with early, but once it's figured out, the fight begins to shift. When Justin talked about the later rounds, it wasn't with curiosity or wishful thinking, but with strong confidence that time, pressure, and experience would all work in his favor.
You've alluded to getting into the 4th and 5th rounds with Paddy. Is this a fight that you think you can be cautious in, or do you think you'll have to fight wide open?
I think I need to fight smart. At the highest level, you cannot make mistakes. And if you watch all the champions, they're moving forward. I'm going to move forward, and I'm going to be in his chest. I'm going to put my head in his chest. He got really long arms. It's going to be hard to hit me when my head's in his chest.
Justin's approach came across as calculated instead of reckless. He focused on moving forward, cutting off space, and staying chest to chest, where Paddy's long reach and unpredictable attacks become much less effective. It showed a version of Gaethje that is centered on control and pressure, rather than relying only on wild chaos.
Justin, Paddy says he's been preparing for you like he prepared for the Michael Chandler fight. Is that a mistake? And why is this different from Chandler?
Well, you obviously seen me fight Chandler. I have, better skills, and I beat him. But I don't care what he says, what he thinks. If he thinks I'm Michael Chandler, again, it goes back to my first statement. I love everything he's saying right now.
And last one, your manager said he would like to see you fight Conor McGregor at the White House. At this stage in your career, would you take the money fight or would you be focused on the undisputed title next?
I'm only focused on Paddy Pimblett, January 24th. How many times do I gotta say I don't expect to be alive after these fights? I go in there willing and ready to give everything. And that's the same. I'll be on the White House card no matter what. Who I'm fighting doesn't matter.
This is a fight that has the MMA world buzzing like never before, with everyone sharing their predictions. Let's take a look at what the experts are saying. Throughout the discussion, Justin stayed quiet and focused, showing no interest in trading words. It reinforced the idea that, for him, everything said outside the cage doesn't matter once the fight begins and momentum starts to take over.
Yeah, Gaethje's a different beast. Like, look, Scalzos don't get knocked out. Now, you can take a shot, but again,
Against the highlight.
You don't want to be a highlight. That's what I'm saying. So, in the highlight, who doesn't get tired? So, I think this is Paddy's biggest challenge yet. Perfect opponent, perfect fight for them. Old dog, new dog. And Gaethje, was one of his last 3 fights against Poirier. Another highlight. There's another highlight against a beast in Barboza.
So the leg kicks from Gaethje too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, true. The stance. I didn't even think about that. This is what Gaethje used. He still does it. The ones he did against Barboza. Leg kick for leg kick. They were both battling. But Tony Ferguson as well. The way he handled him with the leg kicks. Shit was gangster. Gaethje, I just like the style. Come forward. This is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be crazy.
The discussion soon grew beyond just the two fighters, as analysts and other fighters weighed in on what this matchup really means. Many pointed out that this isn't some faded version of Justin Gaethje. He's still a violent veteran, fully capable of punishing anyone who stays in front of him for too long. This fight isn't hype, it's very real.
Gaethje is that guy, 37, but he's still that guy. He's still the violent highlight. So, yeah, but again, that kind of stuff is fuel. If you choose to use it as fuel. So it seems like he is.
What should Gaethje's approach to this fight be?
Fucking be Gaethje. Just be Gaethje. Be you. Do you. You know who you are. So don't let him tell you who you are. Show them who you are. Leg kicks is good, but don't start for leg kicks. Start off with Gaethje has a nice jab. He likes to stay in the mid range, so he'll be able to jab Paddy. But Paddy as well has, if he uses his jab well, he'll be fine. I think Paddy will be on the back foot first, and if he cracks Gaethje, then he'll be the one dictating the pace. But Gaethje will be the first one dictating the pace, in my opinion, in the first few exchanges on the first round. Gaethje has to also be careful because Paddy hits hard. Gaethje can eat him. Look, there's a reason Paddy's the favorite in this fight. Again, I'm just gonna follow the script today. I'm following the script.
Smart money?
Yeah, just smart money. So if I say Paddy in this fight, I just think it's gonna be fight.
Paddy's momentum is undeniable, but it's Justin's experience in high-pressure moments that makes this fight so dangerous. In matches like this, a single mistake, an overreach, or mistimed attack can instantly change the course of a fight, and sometimes the story of a fighter's entire career.
Fiziev fight ends up being a close decision where he builds as the fight goes on and starts breaking him in the third round. Both times that seemed to happen. But Fiziev took him down in round 1. Pure striker Fiziev. Took him down in round 1 and had him in an inverted triangle. And had him there for a while. And I think he could have done a lot more work from that position if he kind of knew the position he was in. But it seemed like once Fiziev ended up there, he just started hitting the body a few times and then thought, I don't know where to progress from this position. If Pimblett ever ends up landing on Gaethje in like one of those precarious positions, it's going to be immediate, like a lat single triangle on the arm, wrench, go round to the back. It's going to be like a systematic jiu-jitsu difference that Oliveira had, but after dropping Gaethje in the first place,
Some experts favor Paddy, not because Justin can't win, but because Paddy has consistently handled every challenge thrown his way. He has shown steady growth, strong resilience, and a confidence that only seems to get stronger as the stakes get higher.
So I'm going to go with Pimblett by submission. I think at some point he'll end up on top of Gaethje. Will that be from a takedown? I think he could if he gets the body lock. I think he could. I don't think I see him shooting single leg or a double leg on Gaethje and getting it. But if they end up brawling and he shoots in while he bounces off the cage and gets the body lock and drags him like he did to Chandler, I could see it there. I could see it happening there. I could even see him dropping Gaethje or wobbling him on the feet. Gaethje does get wobbled and dropped. He's been wobbled and dropped. He's been flatline KO'd. So it can happen to him, where he ends up in that stumbly mode. And in that stumbly mode might be where Pimblett could get a takedown for a submission or a ground and pound.
Technical analysis has focused a lot on grappling, an area where Justin has shown vulnerability in previous fights. If Paddy can catch him in a similar position, the difference in control, quick transitions, and submission threats could become immediate and fight-changing.